All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of Mass Effect. So before we begin, I actually forgot to mention this in my live stream that we did this past Sunday. Is that we now have reached the milestone of 45 subscribers on my channel. Let me see if it's actually 45. Yep, it's 45, and it's been 45 for a couple of days now. So woohoo! Thank you for joining the 45th subscriber. I hope I can live up to your expectations and beyond, whatever that might be, as I bring you sometimes good gameplay, sometimes bad gameplay. Hopefully today will be good gameplay, because today we are in Peak 15, because that's where the lady who is working with Saren is, because they have this company called Binary Helix that seems to do with weapon manufacturing and creation, and they're out here. She is out here for some reason. So gonna just do that one and sniper rifles. There we go. And let's do dampening, and then cool. And let's see, it projects a massive amount of her objects and enemies caught in the area affected. Let's see throw. Oh, he has I didn't know he had a helmet on. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna do a save actually. So I can just put on my helmet as I so please? I didn't know that.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Hostile spotted.
User alert. Main reactor shutdown in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
All targets down.
User alert. Main reactor
You
shut
lived.
down in accordance with emergency containment
barely.
procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay, let me do a save. These things are going to be on my nerves today, I guess. Oh, goodness.
User alert. Landline
What's
connections are disabled.
Locked crate.
Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, man. There we go. Let's see. Heavy armor human. We can get a shotgun. Let's do heavy armor. And let's look at equipment. Let's see. Let's take this one. Wait, no, stop it. What's the current weapon I have? It looks like I don't have any, added cool things to it. Let's do the toxicity and detection level. Okay, that's a sniper rifle. Like literally everything should have. I'm gonna put on some heavy armor. Actually, this seems to be a good. Yes. Thank you. See, I don't think I can give you anything. I think I have a. Yeah, they just got this. I'm so sorry. Shields would be better. Damage protection would be about the same, but the bio attack will go down pretty significantly. I think we should probably just leave it for him. Okay, we got some Krogan medium armor. Alright, so let's do that. Yes, transfer. Oh, this is Krogan heavy armor. Yeah, let's do that. It's pink. You look silly. You look so bad. Oh my gosh, okay. You'll be okay. Hopefully. Oh, look at this. Okay. Each one should have like a 2 mods on their weapons. So let's do a save again. I'm hoping and understanding how these mods work. I think I do. Alright, let's look at the journal because we got some updates. Let's see. Yeah, the landlines must be reconnected. They can be found on the roof. Okay, so that's where we are. Okay, anything else going on? Do a quick sweep. Explosives. Alright, look like we're good. Alright, continuing.
Online. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
So, it's possible that the creatures we've been killing are the quote-unquote contaminants Here we go. Let's do save. All the contaminants that were released. So that means, are they doing experiments on making biological, like, weapons maybe? Okay, so the landlines are back up.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So now, let's see. Let's look at the journal, because we got an update. So the helium-3 fuel lines for the fusion plant have been cut. They must be restored using the controls on the central reactor core. Okay, so that's where we're going now. The central reactor core. There we go.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I mean, that doesn't help me though.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
The hot lab.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
Okay.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Okay.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Okay.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
If it's locked down, will I be able to enter?
The passenger trams can bring you to the facility. Further access will be at the discretion of the security forces there.
Okay.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Alright.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
So,
Manual
see.
restart required.
So we have to do the manual restart, right? If I remember correctly. Oh. Ooh. Kinetic buffer ablative coating. Let's do this one.
Kill 'em all.
Oh crap.
Bring it on!
Why do I have my pistol? I mean my sniper rifle. Make no sense. Alright, so now we can go in these places. That's nice. Let's see. So I watched the K movie. Well, actually, when we first talking about this movie, I watched
User alert. Main reactor
a horror movie called The Triangle. My sister told me to watch it, saying how it's one of those movies supposed to be like really screw up your mind. And the premise is you have this woman who goes on to a yacht, and the yacht ends up being capsized. And let's see, when the yacht gets capsized,
User alert. Main reactor
just
shut
take the one.
down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
freaking stalkers.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency procedures.
Oh crap. Jeez Louise. What was that? Who did that? Okay, I think y'all can handle. Oh, there's a juggernaut. Where? There. Goodness gracious, hard to get up to him. Okay, I think what I gotta do is this. Okay, so now I get sniper.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay. I think we're good now. Anyway, so yeah, woman on a yacht with like 4 other people. One of them goes missing. Ooh, I forgot we have all this stuff. Let's do shield boost for you, because you like to die so easily. Let's do stasis, and for me,
The AG3 fuel line's cut.
yes, I know, Garrus, thank you. And so, while they're capsized, right, and they're on top of the capsized boat, and they see this other boat called the Aerolus come up, and they see someone on the boat. So they board the boat, and once they board it, they don't find the person that they saw. And they're looking around, and they can't find it, and the main character that's following, named Jess, she
User
sees
alert.
glances
Main reactor shut down
of the
in
person,
accordance with emergency containment procedures.
but doesn't fully see them at first. Alright, repairs are complete. So now what? Okay. We are tracking down Matriarch Benezia. She has gone to the Rift Station facility, which is accessed via Peak 15's passenger trams. So we should be able to get there via the passenger trams now. So, yeah, the main character just sees glances at the person. And then, all of a sudden, she hears a gunshot, and she goes towards the gunshot, which happens to be in a theater on the boat. And when she's in the theater, she gets, attacked by one of the people that was on the boat with her.
Eat this!
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Crud. I'm about to say I destroyed it. Oh, diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotech, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking ETA or ETA cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Yeah, so main character hears a gunshot, and she goes towards it, and she finds that one of her friends, Greg, has been shot. And she's attacked by one of the people who are also on the yacht that capsized, named Sally. She's like, you killed him, how could you, why did you shoot him, and all that stuff. And she's like, what are you talking about? I wasn't even with Greg, I was with Victor, who was one of the other guys. This is a hard one. Oh man, yeah, it's a hard one. Okay. There we go. And she's like, Sally's like, no, Greg said you killed him. And she's like, that's impossible because I wasn't even with him. So Greg ends up dying, and then someone else starts shooting at Jess, Sally, and this other guy who's Sally's husband, Downey. And Sally and Downey die. So it's just Jess who's alive, and she runs away. She runs away. She ends up, I think I got my events wrong, but she's running away. I think she's the only one alive at this point because early on, when she was with Victor had like a hole in his head, and he kind of like passed out or died. I think he died. And that was before the shooting that happened in the theater. So it was just Jess left, and she is running around trying to avoid being shot, and she eventually ends up killing this person who's shooting at them. And the person who's shooting at them, right before Jess kills them, or kills her, says you have to kill them all. That's the only way to get home. That's the only way to get to Tommy. And Tommy is the name of Jess's son. So Jess is sitting there on like the railing looking out over the ocean from the ship, and she hears people yelling for help. And she looks, and she sees that it's her and her friends who had just died. So come to find out, she is in this perpetual loop where she and her friends get capsized on a yacht. Crap. They get capsized on a yacht, and they board this ship. And once they board this ship, Jess gets the well, I don't want to say that because that's not necessarily true just yet. So like they board a ship, someone's trying to kill them all. But as the Jess that you're following continues on, you start seeing how, oh, you did this before, you did that before, and it all ends up resulting in this Jess becoming the one that was shooting everyone. And the reason being is that she somehow made the connection that in order to get back home to Tommy, her son, she has to kill everyone. I think including her other self and her friends. So when Greg said that Jess shot at me, he was right. It was Jess shooting at him. It was just another version of Jess, if that makes sense. So it actually takes a little while for the Jess that you follow to come to a decision to decide to kill everyone. But eventually she does come to the conclusion she has to kill everyone in order to get home. And, well, she fails because she's a bloody idiot. Because if you remember, she had killed that previous version of Jess, the Jess you're following. Jess number 1 had killed the Jess that was shooting at them. So she does the exact same thing. Another Jess ends up killing the Jess that you're following, but she actually isn't dead. I need to get to... yeah, she's not actually dead. She wakes up on a beach. She's in, like, California. And, when she wakes up, she runs back home. She finds her son, and she thinks everything is fine. But, no, it's not. She hears another version of her. This version before, like, it's really confusing. This version of her, before she is on the yacht. I need to get to, oh, look, no, great. Let's do this one. And, I really wasn't paying attention at the beginning of the movie, to be honest, but this version of her, which is just her, she's abusive to her son. She, cause he has like autism or something, and she's like yelling and screaming at him. She hits him, like she sucks. So I guess the Jess you're watching now feels bad about doing that to him. And so she goes in, kills that version of Jess. And she takes her son and just like, we're gonna go somewhere, because she has like the body of her other version. She has to like bury it. And they're driving, and because she's a bloody idiot and not paying attention to the bloody road. Here's the trams. We need to go this way. She gets in a car accident. And her son dies. So, because her son is dead, she has the bright idea, okay, I need my son to come back. And she decides, at the end of the movie, to go to the pier, go onto the yacht, meet with Greg and them, and then the whole pattern, the whole circle repeats.
They're locked in.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... We can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
So yeah, the Jess you're following repeats the cycle. She goes onto the yacht capsizes. Come on, why don't we move? Ugh. There you go. What a welcoming party.
Metagel deployed.
So, my problem with this movie is this. One, she's an idiot and she's an abusive bastard, and she thinks that killing people will make up for the fact that you abuse your son. Wow. What a nice welcome. Two, early on in the movie, she realizes what's going on. She realizes, hey, the person trying to kill us is a me. It's a version of me in the future. Or whatever. It's a version of me. So I should do things differently so that I don't start killing everybody. But for whatever reason, right when she, starts thinking about trying to do something differently, she just ends up right back on the same path of the Jess that starts shooting everyone. And so that's what she does. That's what she did. She just started shooting everyone. Like, that's going to help anything.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
It made no sense. And what me and my sister were saying, how there were multiple times because what I would have done, and what my sister was saying is just like, you should have gone out of your way to
Now
make sure
at Rift Station,
you can
Binary
kill
Physics Research Facility.
another version of you. Like, kill that version of you. That should stop the cycle. That should stop the repeating. But for whatever reason, she decides to literally do the exact same thing, because there was a part in the movie where the Jess that you're following is about to be killed by the Jess that's shooting everyone. And the Jess that you follow ends up killing the Jess that's killing everybody. So later on in the movie, the Jess that you're following becomes the Jess that kills everybody. So there was a part in the movie where she literally is up against another Jess who is relatively defensive against the Jess that's killing everyone, the one that you're following now. And she hesitates, just like the one that she killed. I know it's really hard to keep track because there's just so many Jesses. So, like, say the Jess that we're following is Jess number 1. The Jess that killed everyone at the beginning of the movie is Jess number 2. She knows that Jess number 1. Oh. Let's talk to these people first.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd do the same. What's going on here?
Bugs. Zillions of them, coming up the tunnels from the hot labs. My team's been running on stems for days. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
We've never seen anything like them. What do you know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Uh-oh.
Hell! Man the perimeter!
I smell trouble.
Hold the line!
Came too late to the party. Good job, guys.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay. So yeah, Jess number 1 knows that she kills Jess number 2. So when Jess number 1 becomes what Jess number 2 basically was, she knows what Jess number 1 is going to do because she is Jess number 1. She knows what she did. But instead of being smart, she hesitates just like Jess number 2, the one she killed, and gets thrown overboard. Just ridiculous. Dr. Polon?
What? No!
Ooh. He really is hurting.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
I know about the hot labs.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you know Benezia?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Sorry. Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
So Dr. Ventralis?
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public.
Ooh.
Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Very well.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Yep. Oh,
What?
Oh, rude.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Okay.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Fine.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
I mean, I understand it, but I
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
Okay, fine.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
She's kind of rude for no reason. Sick scientists. Scientists. Very distinct difference.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I'm looking for this
I
lady.
was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully,
Ugh.
most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
So we have a decent amount of money right now. I kind of want to sell all junk. Like anything that's junk. So let's see if we can find some armor for my Tarian friends. We don't have anything. Lovely. 10 out of 10. Alright, Vero. Let's see. We can do... Is that... That's 98,000. That'd be a lot of my money. Let's see. Medical upgrade. That could be helpful. Let's do Certa Foundation license. Sure. Let's do a pistol, I guess. What's this? That's armor. I feel like we're good on armor. And I don't think, unless we have like multiple of the same thing, I don't think there's anything I really want to sell. Yeah, I think I'm good. Thanks. So she's a jerk. Alright, let's see if we can find... Who are you? Very important. Okay. That one. But yeah, her actions made no sense. She ended up doing the exact same thing. And I honestly do not understand how she came to the conclusion, hey, in order to get back to my son, I need to kill everyone. Because she discovers that the yacht with the other version of her and whatever shows up every time everyone is dead. So for whatever reason, she's thinking, okay, if I kill everyone, I can get to the yacht and I can get out of here. But I'm just like, you do realize the yacht is capsized, right? It's capsized. You're in the middle of the bloody ocean. How is that going to get you to where you need to be? That conclusion made no sense to me.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Don't screw with me. They can't be Rachni.
You're involved in this. What can you tell me?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
Tell me about the Rachni.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Great.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
They're sensitive to biotics. That's actually helpful, because now I can look into my equipment, maybe. Let's do this one. This one. this one, and this one. We have 2, so let's do this one, this one. You have 2, so let's do this one, and this one. Let's see, let's look at equipment. Alright, so they said they're sensitive to biotic. I don't think we have anything specific to biotics. Synthetics, maybe. Not organics. Let's try the toxicity one, which I think is the one I have. Yeah, we'll stick with the toxicity ones that I think can help. Alright, let's look at the journal. So you are tracking down Matriarch Benezia. She left Rift Station to battle the creatures in the infested hot labs. The labs can be accessed via an emergency elevator between Venetrilus's barricade and the tram station. So now we need to get to hot labs. Alright. But yeah, that movie was weird. Her logic, her conclusion to kill everyone didn't make any sense. And then on top of that, even when she came to that conclusion, she wasn't good at it at all. It's my electron. I want to hear this joke, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. You're so lame.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human Spectres.
There are now.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
About where I need to go.
I told you to leave.
Do I have to kill him? Alright, let me try talking to you.
What?
Ugh.
I'll be leaving.
Never mind, you're useless.
Yeah.
So I need to get to the hot labs, but they're saying it's under quarantine. That's the maintenance area. But yeah, and if you think about it, it doesn't make much sense. So like, because it is a giant loop. There's no beginning or start to this jazz. Let me look at this. Ooh, nice. Authorization required. Maybe he can... Let me try to talk to the scientist, guys.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah, you just have to.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
Okay.
What?
Nope. Still help. Well,
I'll be leaving
useless.
Now. Yeah.
And then he's the jerk face.
You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
I'm not trying to, but I have things I gotta do in there. Okay, I think, let's look at the journal. She left Rift Station to battle creatures and infested hot labs. The labs can be accessed via an emergency elevator between Vitralis' barricade and the tram station. So let's go back maybe to Vitralis. But yeah, just an all-around bad movie, bad character. I did not like her at all. Real quick, I'm gonna check to make sure everything's working. Yep, cool. Just a bad character. Because if you think about it, she goes onto the yacht in the first place because her son has died. Her son has died because she got into the car accident. She got in the car accident because she was driving so that she can dump the body of the Jess that she killed. She killed the Jess because she came back and found another version of her beating her son. Like, see how confusing that is?
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Why is these guys shooting at me? I mean, I didn't want to do that, but you guys are shooting at me. Too bad you can't, like, pick those up. Whoa. There you go. Yeah, so it's just... Yeah, so she goes to the yacht because she's trying to save her son. Her son got killed because she had killed her other version and was driving like an idiot. It's just a giant nonsensical loop. Like, usually I like those movies that are just like, whoa, that's crazy. But like, this movie is just like, whoa, that's crazy, to the point that it doesn't even make sense, and it's really nonsensical, and the character is stupid and, you know, a jerk because, you know, she abused her son, and then what, she goes through a terrible situation. But if you think about it, it doesn't make sense though, because like, I guess because there was claims, apparently, this is what my sister said, that when she gets to the yacht again after going through this loop, her memory is wiped. So that would explain why she doesn't remember everything that she had done before and ends up doing the exact same thing again. It's you.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
We don't have to fight. you can return to the Citadel with us.
I think not.
Alright, well, gotta fight her, I guess. Okay.
Now it gets fun.
Okay. Come on, Rex. See if you can stay alive. Homeboy is thoroughly dead. Come on. Making our way downtown. Why do you have a sniper, dude? Where'd it be? Oh, there. Why do you have your back towards me? Yeah, that's stupid. That's smart. Okay, we done here. Come on. Keep moving forward. Making progress. Nice. Gotta say, I'm liking this assault rifle. Okay, we got a cluster coming up. Hello, how you do? Wow, you cheap shields. Come on, give me your face. Run it. Come on, look up. I dare you. Attaboy.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You.
I what?
You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsion.
I don't believe you were nothing.
But the indoctrination is strong.
Why should I believe you?
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard.
I don't believe you.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve.
I
He
don't
sent me
believe
here to
you.
find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You have to give me the location.
Don't come
I
closer.
transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's location isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Die.
Charging up.
Oh gosh, he's on my head. He's on my head.
Shields disabled.
Oh, she's really weak. I think her character was broken.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating. No light. They always said there would be a...
Did she just die? I'm so confused. So we killed her. She was the second in command, basically. Very confusing situation. Very confusing situation indeed. Indubitably. Let's look at the journal. Death of the Matriarch. You dealt with the Matriarch, but there's still the issue of the Rachni down in the hot labs. So now I have to go clear out the hot labs of the Rachni. Uh-oh, got a Saudi. You might want to check your 6. What in the world? You have zero sense of... What was going on?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No. We were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence.
What?
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence.
I'm so confused.
Their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
So you want me to kill the Rachni?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own.
Okay.
Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Okay.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until he's 16 won't be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
If you kill her, you consign an entire race to death. We should let the Citadel Council decide her fate.
I agree with that.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
I kinda... What are your plans if I were to let you live?
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
So I'm gonna go with this option. I'm not gonna kill him. Let the council decide.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
I won't... Yeah, they could be an ally. If what she's saying is true, that they didn't know what happened and that it's the children who are doing these acts, and that's only because they haven't been able to learn the correct way of how to deal with this world, I'm not gonna kill them. She doesn't seem hostile. She could have stabbed me in the back, but she didn't.
I'd like to have the Rachni on our side in the future.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
I hope so.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
I kind of wish I could have talked to the good luck. See you on the flip side. Interesting. Let me see. You've dealt with the matriarch, but there's still the issue of the Ratney. So she has asked me to kill the children Ratney in the hot labs because they're kind of lost. They haven't had, as she said, the ability to learn how to sing, making them fear, and therefore they kill because of that fear. So I think what we need to do now is go down to the hot labs and kill those children Ratney that cannot be saved. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright, I think actually we're gonna stop there. Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop. Very interesting. That was I really hope the Ratney wasn't lying to me and that we can actually become allies in the future. Because you saw how those things can do. You saw what those things can do to you. So imagine if you had one of those things on your side. Like that would be helpful. So hopefully she's not lying to me and we can get some help from Ratney who do learn how to, as she said, sing of their own will or whatever. So good stuff, good stuff. This game is so odd and hefty because, like, oh my gosh, look at all these missions and assignments, bro. Like, I think the assignments are probably more like side quests. Like, I don't think these are things you have to do to play the main game. The main game is you dealing with Saren, trying to stop him, blah blah blah. But these other stuff, this stuff seems to be very specific to wait, what was I saying? I can't remember. Main story is Saren, this other stuff are like side quests. So I think what we're going to end up doing is once we finish, and I think anything that's termed mission, that's like for the main game plot. Assignments are, side quests and things like that. So I think what will probably happen is that we'll go through all the missions and we'll do a couple of these, because trying to run through every single one of these, I feel like it would just take so long. Because guess what? This isn't even all the assignments I bet you can get in this game. So this is a hefty game, but I'm not trying to spend like 3-4 months on it, because we got so many other games that I want to get to and play for you guys. So buckle in tight, y'all. It's gonna be a long ride. All right, so that's it for today. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'll catch you on the next set of videos. There it is. Bye bye.